Hi, and welcome back to This Is Our Way Cooking and Baking. Today we're going to make a barbecued pork butt, also known as a pork shoulder. We have this 11-pound bone-in pork Boston butt cut. So what we're going to do is we're going to open this up, we're going to season it all, and then we're going to put it on the smoker for 8 hours. Come along with us as we do this. Let's get barbecuing. So let's get this out of this packaging. Alright, so now that we have it out of its packaging, we're going to get a paper towel and we're going to blot a lot of this excess juice off of it. So you're just going to blot it. Okay, get it all dried up. And now what we're going to do is we're going to put a binder on it. And I'm just going to use mustard for the binder. We're just going to put some mustard on this for the binder. And all you're going to do is rub it down. You won't taste this. It's just going to help the seasoning stick to it. And it will just burn off in the cook. So you won't even taste this mustard. Rub it down on both sides really well. Okay, do we have it rubbed down on all sides? We're going to get the seasonings and we're going to start seasoning it up. Today we're using a blend of seasonings today, which is salt, pepper, onion salt, garlic powder, and onion powder, all mixed up into one shaker. So here's our seasoning blend, and all you're going to do is you're going to sprinkle it on there. Be generous with it. You're going to hit all sides. Hit the sides. Hit the other side. Hit the fat cap. Whatever's left on the seasoning left on the foil, just blot that in. Put some seasoning on the last side, and then we're going to use a barbecue rub. We get our barbecue rub here. We're just going to pour it on, and with this, just make sure the whole thing looks red. That's what the mustard is for, to help this stick to it, for the binding agent and the seasoning. And again, with this one, you're just going to cover all sides with it again. Pat it in there. Sides. Pat it in there again. The bottom. Pat it all in. one last side to get. And after we're done doing this side here, we'll flip it back on the fat cap and we'll hit that down one more time. You want to make sure that the fat cap has more seasoning on it because it's going to be harder for the smoke to penetrate that fat. So the barbecue rub really helps keep the flavor there. Alright, after we have it all seasoned up with our barbecue rub and our seasonings, we're going to go out to the grill and we're going to turn that on at 225, and then we're going to let this sit on the grill for 8 hours. So we're going to do the smoke overnight, and we're just going to let it smoke all night long. And then in the morning, we will come back and we will wrap it up in butcher block, and we'll wrap it up in butcher paper, and then we will put it back on the grill for another 8 hours. Or until it hits an internal temperature of 205. Alright, so let's go put this on the grill. On, you can see all that beautiful smoke. We're going to put this right here in the center. And we're going to let it sit here for the next 8 hours. And then we'll come back and we'll wrap it. Now this is going to smoke at 225 for the next 8 hours. Okay, so it's been about 8.5 hours. We let it smoke. Now we're going to come out here. We're going to get the Boston butt pork shoulder. We're going to throw it on our tray. And then we're going to go wrap it inside. If you need to, get yourself some wooden utensils to help it from rolling back on you. Alright, we're gonna get our slab of meat, stick it on the paper, and then we're just gonna wrap it. Now you're just going to get your butcher paper and you're going to put your pork shoulder in the butcher paper, and then you're going to wrap it all up tight like a Christmas present. You're going to need a thermometer and a probe. And we're going to put this back on the smoker for probably another 8 to 9 hours until it hits an internal temp of 205 is what I like. And then we'll bring it off the cooker and shred it. Alright, let's put the shoulder back on the smoker and put it center smoker. We're going to close that up. We're going to raise the temperature to 250, and we're going to put our probe in it that we have set at 205. So this is our probe. We're going to have it set for 205 temp. We're going to stick our probe in that. It should be about 8 hours. Make sure when you stick the probe in that you don't hit the bone. And let that go until it hits 205. Okay, so our pork has hit the temperature we were shooting for, so we pulled it off the grill. And now we're going to unwrap it and start shredding it up. Alright, so now we're going to transfer our Boston butt to this bowl. And then we'll start shredding all of this juiciness up. Can't wait to have some of this. All right, so now we're going to transfer this into our bowl, and then we'll start shredding it. So we're going to shred it with just 2 forks. We're just going to go in there and just start shredding it across. Look how easy that pulls apart. Hit the perfect temperature for this. So with this, we normally get a couple meals out of it. We do pulled pork sandwiches. We also make loaded baked potatoes, and also voodoo fries, where we get French fries and we spread this around it and make all kinds of delicious stuff. Or you could even eat it straight, just like this. Throw some barbecue sauce on it, put it in a tortilla, roll it up. Good to go that way as well. Tacos, taquitos. You can make all kinds of stuff with shredded pork. And that's why we cook this, so it's almost like meal prep for a whole week. Again, this was a almost 12-pound pork shoulder or Boston butt that we smoked for 8 hours, and then we cooked for another 8 hours until it hit a temperature of 205. And now we're just shredding it up. We let it rest for 30 minutes. Now we're shredding it up, and then we'll make some pork sandwiches here. Show you that. We'll make some loaded baked potatoes and some voodoo fries. Alrighty, so we're going to make our pulled pork sandwich. We're going to put some coleslaw down on it. We're going to throw a slice of cheese on it. We're going to put some pulled pork. The star of the show, the pulled pork. Throw a little more on that because it's making a real sandwich. And then we're going to drizzle some barbecue sauce on. Drizzle. And then we'll put this sandwich together. Smoked barbecue loaded baked shredded pork baked potato. Loaded baked potato. Thank you for joining me today as we smoke this Boston pork butt for 18 hours. Please like and subscribe to this video, and look for us at Facebook and Instagram at This Is Our Way TRW. And until next time, thanks for watching.